Hey, 10635 here, and I have some updates with V2s. Um, let's see, where do I start? Okay, so it's Pablo's V2. It's still near done, except I won't be able to finish his off, nor will I be able to start on the others, due to the fact that I ran out of heat shrink tubing, and I went to the hardware store today, and they were fresh out of the type of heat shrink that I needed. And due to the holidays, their deliveries are delayed, so I have to check back within like 2 or 3 weeks or so. So yeah, that's great. I mean, I will start with some of the other ones by just adding in the new wires, and then just wait for the heat shrink tubing to add in the extension wires. As you can see right here, the gold V2 isn't in my room anymore. It's downstairs along with Jordan's bronze. And right now I have Jordan's silver that needs a major fixing. I have Eric's white V2 that I need to get started on. I also got the other shells for Jordan's V2, which I still gotta show you guys the box of parts that I have, which hopefully at some point I will show. And also with Pablo's V2, I actually found a shell that wasn't overall broken. Well, this is actually a shell I previously repaired at one point. You can see the glue marks. It's honestly the last shell that I have that's actually really good. I mean, other than that, it's not that bad. The only thing, yeah, right here, there's a giant chunk that did break off at one point. It's missing a little piece here, but that shouldn't affect it. The reason I had to choose this one is because it actually still has most of the screw holders that hold it to the back. So that one's set. But the one I got from Popple's V2, I need to reglue that one and just have it as a backup, just in case if I get another V2 with a destroyed shell or something like that. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the boards. Um, at some point you'll see one V2 working really differently, especially everything will work the same except for the dance. The dance is going to be different, which I'll explain that once I have Jordan's silver V2 fixed. One thing is that for a lot of you who've seen some V2s that after they do the dance or upon startup, after they do the self-diagnostics, either they stand still or they end up moving from side to side. Now, at first glance, we thought me, Jordan, our friend Anthony, and Chris, we thought that these kinds of V2s, like the only ones that would happen would be UK ones, because that's where we saw them at, were ones that are from UK, because they also sound a tad bit different from the music. It turns out US models also got that special board too, but ours still got bad wires, while the UK they had a cool board and they had good wires. And as far as I know, from one of my friends named Malcolm, he's bought so many V2s off eBay UK. I mean, of course, he's from the UK. Um, and he has gotten some V2s that have bad wires, and I think, if I remember correctly, they stand still. So the UK got both, and we got both, except we got both versions of two different boards with bad wires. UK got two different versions of the boards, one with good wires and one with bad wires. But like Pablo's V2, it actually has the US UK board, so it actually moves from side to side. That's actually original. That's actually how his was. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Um, Eric's white is unknown. My second red, which is the one back here, is actually it actually came with that board originally too. It actually still has that board. My first red, at one point it did used to have the UK board, but until one of my friends wanted to buy the board off of me, and in return they also gave me a regular board, which is what my first red has. He has a regular board. Jordan's bronze has a regular board too. Other than that, I don't know what else, but yeah. Oh yeah, Eric's Gold V2 actually does have a UK board as well, which I will, at some point, if I can get these all done before I ship them out, I will try and make a video of all these V2s all on at once and dancing, since there's like a bunch, because right now, in this house of mine, I have two reds, well, technically three reds once I start on my friend Drayton's V2. So there'll be three reds, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 whites if I can get my roach infested one working. which I don't think, so there'll at least be 5 whites and 1 silver. So that's a lot of V2s and a lot of D batteries, of course, which I highly doubt I'll have that many D batteries at the time. But one thing I will want to show you, this is one of the small boxes I have of V2 parts. This mostly contains gearboxes with motors, sensors, like position sensors, like all these kinds of things you see here, like these little position sensors, the motors, tilt sensors, neck boards, relay switches, all that is actually in this box that I've gathered from old V2s that were like severely broken from their frames. So I have a lot of that. Drayton's red V2's head, which I need to rewire up the wires back to the camera board and a few other and the other board. Which once I start on this V2, I will. There is an actual interesting story to this, which a lot of you will probably find really angry. And on Drayton's side, yes, it was really frustrating on his end, and it really shouldn't have happened. But again, I will explain that once I start on his red V2. I have the spare white V2 head here, so I know where to connect the wires at. Daughter board, dead boards. Actually, I have a bag that has boards that semi-work but need work. These are dead, and I have another bag that contain well, actually, yeah, I think I have 2 different bags of boards. I know I had one in something. Some wires, footboards, which these are really important I need so I can revive some of mine and some of my friends. This contains 2 extra boards. One is a really special board, and the other one's a regular board. This really special board is going to Jordan's because it's one that he requested from our friend Anthony. The other one I'll be using. The other one I'm originally supposed to be using for one of my own, I believe, because Jordan did originally get 2 silvers, except 1 silver came practically almost destroyed. Actually, both of his came destroyed, but this one actually turned out to be the best. That silver. So the other silver, he said doesn't care too much about it, and so I'm gonna be using that one to fix up Drayton's, because all I'll be needing for Drayton's is a good frame, a new frame that isn't yellowed. I don't know what else to show you from here on there. I guess that's about it. And also, guys, remember, these Mel fighters are still for sale. I still have 4 of them available. One was pending, now I don't know anymore. So all 4 are still available for $35. If you guys are interested, just PM me. Well, not PM me, just comment below, and I'll send you the link to them. So I guess that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.